Hello everybody, Demo the Warrior here, and you're probably surprised to see me back on this game. It's been a long time, but I wanted to make a video on this game because I'm not sure how many people know about this by now. I don't know how many people on my channel know, but so today I found out that it is now November 2020. So Gun Media has officially released an update about this game. Let me turn this down. Actually, they've officially made an update about this game. They said that there is going to be sometime in the next 2 to 3 weeks. There's going to be another. There's going to be one final patch to Friday the 13th. Which is going to be like the most bug fixes they've ever fixed. They wanted to fix every single bug and make sure everything's fixed, which is a good thing. But when that update comes, unfortunately, the online servers right here where it says quick play to play online, they are going to shut down the online servers of this game, which really sucks because, you know, they've had them up for so long, and people still play on Friday the 13th. You know, there's still a bunch of people, bunch of channels making Friday the 13th the game content, and, you know, keeping the servers on, like online, has helped this game stay alive. And without it, this game is gonna die. And it's gonna die fast. So basically, they're going to shut down all the online servers. They're shutting it down on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. It's gonna be gone. There will be no more online play. The only thing you will be able to do that's sort of online is you can still do private matches with your friends, but that's it. You can't like just go into lobbies anymore. Which really sucks, man. Like, it really fucking sucks. But I guess one of the reasons they're doing it is they can't do anything with the game besides bug fixes, because obviously the copyright fucking lawsuit, that fucking piece of shit that wanted to start the whole lawsuit. Then, on top of that, apparently Gun Media is working on a new game for the PlayStation 5 or something like that. I don't know what that's going to be, but so it seems like they're moving on to another project, and they can't do anything with this. And it really, the whole thing is just really sad, because, like, this game was supposed to be so much more than it is. This game is a celebration. It's not only, you know, just, oh, it's Friday the 13th, but you can play it, and you can play online with your friends and stuff, as Jason Voorhees killing people and play as counselors. It's that, but it's also a celebration of the Friday the 13th franchise. No other horror franchise has gotten a game like this where it celebrates every movie in the franchise, every character in the franchise. Like, it's amazing what they've done with this game, celebrating possibly the biggest horror franchise ever. Some may argue others are bigger, but you gotta admit Friday the 13th is one of the biggest horror franchises of all time. Jason is like the most well-known, or one of the most well-known horror characters. And like, this game was supposed to be so much more. Like, they had so many plans. If you go into the virtual cabin, that is just like Friday the 13th lore galore. Like, it showed stuff about the developers, the development of the game, but also like the history of the franchise. Just like fucking awesome stuff. And then like towards the end of it, they teased, they said coming soon, and it showed part of the Grendel map from Jason X, and it also showed Uber Jason from Jason X. He was supposed to be the next thing that was coming to this game, the Jason X update, which would have been Uber Jason and the Grendel map. That's what was supposed to be coming next. And if you remember, when they would announce Friday the 13th updates, they had this little map thing that each update you'd get farther along the map, and like it would say like one update would be like bug fixes, another update would be like a new map, another update would be like a new Jason, like stuff like that, or a new counselor. And like it just really sucks, man. Like they had planned for that. I am sure they were planning to add the Jason from Freddy vs. Jason. I'm sure they were planning on adding Remake Jason. And you know what? If things would have worked out at the time, I 100% bet you that they probably would have added the Never Hike Alone Jason. I bet they would have. Even though it's not officially part of the Friday the 13th franchise, I'm sure they would have added Never Hike Alone Jason, or they would have added some sort of reference to Never Hike Alone. I guarantee they would, because there's another game that has the Friday the 13th licensing. I can't remember what the game is called, but it has all the Jasons in it and stuff. And it's kind of like a blocky kind of game. I can't remember what it's called, but they have like all the Jasons, which is they have the Friday the 13th license, and they have the Never Hike Alone Jason and the main character from Never Hike Alone. So I could have definitely seen them adding in Ghost Jason, or at least some sort of reference to Never Hike Alone. And like I could have seen it be a thing in Virtual Cabin talking about like Never Hike Alone or something, and saying like talking about fan films and stuff. You know, how it keeps the franchise going and shit like that. I could have 100% seen them doing something like that. But it just never ended up happening, unfortunately. The last Jason that they added to this game, I think, was Roy Burns. I think that was the last Jason they added. And then I don't know how far in development they were with Uber Jason. I just wish that, like, with the whole lawsuit, I wish they could have, like, cut a deal where they're like, well, I mean, we already have this done. Can we just release it? Like, because it's just going to be a waste of money if, like, we have it done, but we can't release it. But, like, technically we wouldn't be making anything else. But that didn't happen. And the only thing that they were allowed to do is make bug fixes and keep the dedicated servers up. That's the only thing they're allowed to do, unfortunately. This whole copyright law fucking sucks ass, because they can't do anything with the game, and for right now they can't make any movies. And I know goddamn well all these Friday the 13th fans, all the people who are involved with Friday the 13th, they want to see another movie in the franchise, especially when you have the Halloween franchise fucking killing it right now, making a huge comeback, being the most talked about thing in horror since it came back, being one of the biggest box office draws for a horror movie in a long time. You know, when you got like the slashers like Pennywise and Michael Myers and Chucky and Leatherface all getting new movies, you know damn well the studios and the license owners, you know damn well they want some of that. You know damn well they want to make another Nightmare on Elm Street movie. You know damn well they want to make another Friday the 13th movie with Jason. You know they want to. They know it would be easy fucking money, but they just can't because of this fucking copyright bullshit, which sucks. And now because of it, this game is never going to reach its full potential, and it's never going to be what it could have been. And now this game is going to shut down forever. So, and this game has meant a lot to me because back in 2016, I think, is when this was up on Kickstarter. I backed them on Kickstarter for Friday the 13th the game because that's how much of a horror fan I was. I backed them on Kickstarter. And then I got the game in 2017 when it came out. And since then, I've played the game. You know, my series with the homie Brandon Champion. We did our whole Friday the 13th series. It was so much fun. All the Friday the 13th gameplays I did on my own. Like, just so much content with this game. And it's all for the love that I have for not only Friday the 13th and Jason, but for horror as a whole. I love it. And it's just really sad to see something like this that had so much potential and was so big just be cut short because of some copyright bullshit, because they can't get their own fucking heads out of their asses. And it's very unfortunate, and all the horror fans are feeling the effects of it. I've seen all these horror channels talk about it, like fucking Slash and Cast, Wham, I forget what his name is now. His name used to be Sleeved Biker, but I forget what his channel name is now. Like, all these horror channels were talking about this game, and we're all praying and hoping that this lawsuit would end and we could get back to what this game was doing. But it's just, it never happened, and now it's never going to happen because this game is going to be shut down forever, unfortunately. And it's really sad, man. It really is. But so I'm back on this game because I wanted to say something. I didn't want to just never touch this game on this channel again and not say anything about it, because I played this game on my channel since it first came out. And the hype was real, and now all this time later this game is shutting down. And it really just sucks, man. It really sucks. But I really just wanted to say my piece. I really wanted to just talk about this, let you guys know if you didn't know. And, you know, I just wanted to, like, thank the developers and stuff for giving us this amazing horror game that you really, like, it's something you've never really seen before, and no other horror franchise has really gotten this kind of treatment in video game form. And it just goes to show you how big the Friday the 13th franchise is, how dedicated and in love with this franchise the fans are, how much they care, and how much they love this franchise. And it goes to show how much the developers truly cared and loved the Friday the 13th franchise, because they would have never made this game if they didn't. Like, back to when this game was on Kickstarter, this game was going to be something completely different. It was going to be called, like, Summer Camp Slasher or something like that. And it was going to be like, it was Friday the 13th, but the killer wasn't Jason. But it was going to be like a killer killing counselors at a camp. Basically Friday the 13th, but they just didn't have the licensing. So they, whoever owns Friday the 13th saw what they were doing, and they decided to give them the Friday the 13th license, and they cut this deal and made this game, which is amazing. But it's crazy to think that this game was never even supposed to be a Friday the 13th game. And now all this time later we have this amazing game, even though it's had its problems with its bugs and its glitches and just the copyright thing as a whole. I'd say Friday the 13th the game was definitely worth the price of admission for a horror fan. And I'd say if you are a fan of the Friday the 13th franchise, this is definitely one of the best ways they've ever celebrated it. And it's unfortunate how it has to end, but it is what it is. You know, they got new consoles coming out. Gun Media is focusing on a new game. The copyright thing is just completely fucked this franchise and this license, so they can't do anything with Jason or the franchise, which really sucks. Like I said, because now we're living in the time where slashers are coming back, and this would be a perfect time for Jason to come back, but it's just not happening because of this whole copyright thing, lawsuit. And it just really sucks, man. And like, even when this lawsuit is over, like, we still may never see a Friday the 13th again. Who knows? We don't know what's gonna happen. And it just really sucks, man. It really does. But I wanted to just come on here and talk about this, share my piece, and update you guys about the game, and just talk about it, and you know, just remember all the times I've had on this game, all the fun I've had on this game, and remember Friday the 13th the game for what it was and for what it was supposed to be, and for what it is. A celebration of a great and amazing horror franchise. But with that being said, this is going to be my last ever video of Friday the 13th the game on this channel. I was thinking of playing one more online match, but to be honest with you, I just really don't want to. Like, it's not that it's bad or anything, but it's just like, I'm just gonna leave it where it is, because I don't want to play online one more time and then like make myself sad that I won't be able to play it anymore, you know. So, but yeah, guys, rest in peace, Friday the 13th the game. An unfortunate end to an amazing beginning, but it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my videos on Friday the 13th the game, and I hope you enjoyed watching all of these other content creators' content on Friday the 13th the game, and I hope you've enjoyed Friday the 13th the game yourself. If you are a Friday the 13th fan, I'm sure you've loved this game. Yeah, we've all had our problems with it, but at the end of the day, you know what? It's a pretty good game. It's a fun game, and it's something that's never been done before. It's a game like no other game, and now it has come to an end. So thank you for watching all of my Friday the 13th content. Thank you for watching every video on Friday the 13th the game that I've done. Thank you so much, and thank you to Gun Media and Ilphonic and everybody else who was involved. Thank you guys for making this game. It's really sad how it has to end, but I'm looking forward to what you guys are making next, so I'm interested to see what that is. And as far as the franchise goes, I'm hoping for the best, and I'm hoping that someday we get a new movie. But until that happens, I'm Demo the Warrior, and thank you for watching this video. And thank you, Friday the 13th, the game. Rest in peace.